Chapter 15. The second note. Oh, there's another note. Voyage with the Vikings. My nose is itching. All right, Chapter 15, the second note. The cousins were back in the imagination station at wit's end. The door slid open and Mr. Whittaker looked at them. How was it? He asked. Patrick held up the blue stone. You found it, Mr. Whittaker said. He leaned in and took the stone. You found a real Viking stone. And we met Leif Erikson, Beth said. And his father, Eric the Red, Patrick said. And his mother, Hilda, Beth said. Mr. Whittaker raised his hands. Whoa, slow down. Mr. Whittaker said, Start from the beginning. The cousins took turns telling him what had happened. After they finished, Whit smiled. Well done. He looked at them. What did we do well? Beth asked. Eric the Red thought being warlike was the best way to live, Mr. Whittaker said. Beth, you beat Eric at a game, a peaceful game. That showed Eric that Christians can win by being smart. Beth smiled. She was pleased. Mr. Whittaker turned to Patrick. And Patrick, he said, Eric was mean to you. But you showed him kindness. That's just like God. He shows us kindness even when we don't deserve it. Yes, he does. He even sent his son to save us from our sins, didn't he? Just as he always promised. Patrick's cheeks turned red. Mr. Whittaker reached in and patted them both on the shoulders. Well done, he said. Beth noticed the fancy ring on Mr. Whittaker's finger again. Am I seeing things? She asked herself. Why does it appear on his hand when it's in the machine, but when his hand is outside, the ring disappears? Why? Mr. Whittaker studied the sunstone. Very interesting, Mr. Whittaker said. What did the Vikings do with it? Beth told him that Leif used it to see the sun better. It does something to the light on cloudy days, she said. It makes it easier to find the sun. See, what do we do with the stone now? Patrick asked. How will the person who wrote the note get it? Leave that to me, Mr. Whittaker said. I think I know what to do to help Albert in time. He set the stone on the dashboard next to the note. But wait. Suddenly, a second note was next to the first one. Hey, Patrick said. He pointed at the dash. When did that show up? Just now, Mr. Whittaker said. He seemed surprised. Beth picked up the new note. She read aloud the curly letters written in black ink. More trouble for Albert. Lord Darkthorn is angry. The Roman monk's silver cup is missing. We need it before the new moon. May God be with you. What does that mean, Mr. Whittaker? Patrick asked. Mr. Whittaker thought for a long while. He pushed at his glasses, rubbed his nose. I think that means another trip to Rome, Mr. Whittaker said. Tomorrow. He gazed at them. Who? Patrick asked. Us? Beth said and gasped. Only if you want to go, Mr. Whittaker said. Yes, the cousins said. Patrick added, Vikings one day and Rome the next. See, how good does it get? The end of this book. Don't you guys want to read the next one? I have the next one. Maybe I'll read it on here, maybe I won't, but this is the end of our reading for this school year at Core. God bless you. And the end.